Iran has threatened to use a secret weapon that has never been used before to attack Israel if further provoked or if there is further retaliation regarding the ongoing quarrel between Israel and Iran. Now the question is, what is a secret weapon that has never been used before that Iran intends to use? Is Iran actually just bluffing, or is Iran serious with that threat, or is Iran actually going to use nuclear weapons? What is Iran depending on? What are they relying on in terms of using a weapon that has never been used before that will have a devastating consequence on their adversaries? I want you to watch this video.
The 17th of April 2024, Israel and Iran appear to be a step closer to war. Iran, in fact, is threatening to wreak havoc with a secret weapon. It is threatening to use a weapon that's never been used before. This is Abolfazl Amouy. He, in fact, is the spokesperson for Iran's National Security and Foreign Policy Committee. Amouy recently said, and I'm quoting now, "We will confront any Israeli aggression and respond to it. We are ready to use weapons that we have not used before." The question is, what are these weapons? Is Iran hinting at weapons of mass destruction? You see, Iran has been on the threshold of nuclear weapons, but does Iran have one? Iran is threatening to use weapons it has never used before. To get to that, we must first look at what weapons Iran has used so far in what is now just shy of war. On Sunday, Iran attacked Israel with over 120 ballistic missiles, 170 drones, 30 cruise missiles. And we are now learning that this operation was called Truthful Promise. Iran's state news agency IRNA has shared details of the weapons that Iran had used for the operation. The first kind being the Emad missiles. These are medium-range missiles. They have a range of up to 1,700 kilometers. They can carry warheads of up to 750 kgs. IRNA claiming that these missiles were launched from Iran's underground missile silos. On Sunday, Iran also used Khyber-Shikhan ballistic missiles. These missiles have a range of up to 1,800 kilometers. Interestingly, both of these missiles featured in the IRNA infographic that was published in the run-up to the weekend attack. The infographic had also featured the Paveh cruise missiles, and turns out Iran used them as well. Now, these missiles have a range of up to 1,650 kilometers, and they can reach speeds of up to 900 kilometers per hour. We've also been telling you how Iran used drones for its attack on Israel. We are now being told that these were Shahed 136 drones. These, by the way, are the same killer drones that Russia is using against Ukraine. But the world already knows about these weapons. There's nothing secret about them. So these cannot be the weapons that Iran is threatening Israel with. What then are the weapons that Iran has never used before? And could Iran be referring to nuclear weapons? But then Iran insists it has none. Also that it has no plans to make one. But then again, there are facts that Iran cannot deny. And the fact is that Iran has been ramping up its production of highly enriched uranium for a while now. Uranium is the chemical used in making a nuclear bomb. Uranium, of course, is also the fuel used for generating nuclear power. And Iran has a civilian nuclear program. In other words, it harvests nuclear energy. But between 2019 and February this year, Iran increased its amount of enriched uranium from 997 kgs to 5,525 kgs. Uranium that is enriched up to 60% is considered near weapon grade, by the way. In December 2023, the IAEA, or the International Atomic Energy Agency, had said Iran had enriched uranium to up to 60% purity. The UN body added that Iran has enough enriched uranium to build 3 atomic bombs. Let me repeat that for you. Iran has enough enriched uranium to build 3 atomic bombs. That is what the IAEA is claiming. And as I speak, Iran's stock of 60% enriched uranium has gone from 88 kg to 123 kg in 1 year. We are looking at a 38% increase. And observers believe that Iran is sitting on the threshold of nuclear weapons. They believe that Iran can produce enough weapon-grade uranium for a single bomb in less than a week. Iran can also produce enough uranium for 5 to 6 bombs in less than a month. What about the bomb itself? Less than 6 months is the timeline experts believe that Iran needs to make a nuclear bomb. But you know what? There is no way of knowing when that timeline starts. No one is ever building a nuclear bomb publicly, least of all Iran, which was once tightly bound by a nuclear accord, remember. The infamous JCPOA, the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. Iran, remember, entered into this agreement with the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council and Germany. Under it, Iran was allowed to enrich uranium for its energy use, but there were restrictions placed on the use of its nuclear facilities. And in return, Iran was given a relief from international sanctions. 6 years ago, then US President Donald Trump pulled America out of the deal. And today, JCPOA is all but dead. And all eyes are now on this particular Iranian establishment, Fordow fuel enrichment plant. It is one of Iran's 3 nuclear enrichment plants, one of the others being Natanz in Iran's central Isfahan province. Fordow is heavily protected. It's a heavily protected facility on the edge of Iran's Great Salt Desert. It was reportedly designed as a secret factory. And nuclear inspectors believe activities here hint at worrying possibilities. Western observers, in fact, say Iran has all it needs to build a bomb. But then again, you must take all of this with a pinch of salt. They are Western observers, like I said. You see, Iran's nuclear program dates back to the 1980s. And while Iran on paper does not have a nuclear weapon yet, it has, without doubt, often used its nuclear program as a leverage against the West. Now, could Iran be doing the same now as it tries to deter Israel from an attack? Or does it really have a secret weapon that it is not afraid to use against Israel? In the past, Israel has pledged to prevent Iran from making a bomb. Israel's spy agency has also allegedly assassinated Iran's nuclear scientists. So could these rising tensions between the 2 countries be a turning point for Iran's nuclear program? Could it throw West Asia into a nuclear arms race? Or could it start a chain reaction far more lethal and dangerous? On Sunday, Iran stopped inspectors from entering its many nuclear facilities. Tehran cited security concerns. And as I speak, Iran has temporarily closed its nuclear facilities. What's going on inside these facilities, though? That is anybody's guess. Is the secret weapon Iran's war rhetoric, or is Tehran really in possession of an ultimate deterrent?